Hey, I just came on here for a few seconds to give you guys an update. So, crap. How y'all doing? So I basically just came on to give an update and um to answer any questions about the video from yesterday. And just give y'all an update what's been going on. So yesterday, well last night I ran ahead and I released the video and I didn't film it how I usually film all of my sit down videos because I wanted to just talk about it um because I had really been kind of like struggling with it um and just let you guys know what I have been going through, and I just wanted to be open about it because I feel like it's something that people just really don't talk about. So yeah, I'm just answering questions tonight and just giving an update on what I've been doing. So I was supposed to start my water fast last week. I wasn't able to, so I just started intermittent fasting and I was doing 20 and 4. And I did that from Sunday to today. So tomorrow I will be starting, tonight at 12 o'clock, I will be starting my water fast. And that's pretty much what's been going on. I've been out in the garden trying to get the garden ready. I've had loads of orders that I've been working on for masks. I hadn't even got a chance to post that I'm selling masks on Facebook or Instagram or anything because I had so many orders for masks where people had just sent me messages. Um, so I spent all week and this weekend working on masks. I got an order of 8 that I'm putting together that goes out in the morning, and I got another order of six that I need to do tomorrow morning, and I have some more orders. So that's what I've really been doing. Um, which is not a bad thing because, like I said, I didn't make no money on YouTube this month. Uh, because my views were off, which is fine. So the mask kind of like gave me a little bit extra income and it gave me some money to put into the pot to do some things that I want to do when I return back to YouTube after my fast. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on. I do plan on getting out in the morning and going for my walks. Like I was doing. I'm just gonna put a mask on and just kind of keep it moving. Thanks for the thumbs up, whoever gave me that. And that's pretty much what right now I'm kind of I'm in my dining room. That's where I sew at. Um, so I'm just hanging out. I'm probably gonna be working through the evening. That's probably it. Just trying to get through the quarantine. So um I started taking my hair down. So I'm gonna be reusing some hair that I had from last summer when I had my hair in like those dreads. So if you guys want to see a video on that, let me know. I probably will record myself doing my hair anyway in that style because I did tell you guys whenever I switch my hair, I will show you guys how I do it. So that's pretty much what's been going on. I finally got my office clean, like clean. And that's pretty much it. I have just been working and trying to relax and trying to not stress out. And it's really hard to focus when you don't eat as much as you like to eat. So, yeah, that intermittent fasting, getting back to doing that is, I'm going to go back into doing that after I come off this fast because it kind of helps to control how much I eat. Because I'm a snacker by nature. I'll snack all day if I can. So yeah. So I do have I'm gonna be honest, a lot of my orders for the mask have come off of YouTube. And just some people who know me. Um so I guess by the end of next week, by the end of this week, I'll be caught up on all the orders that I have. And then I'll be letting you guys know if you want to order a mask, like what you need to do, um, and how to contact me. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Like it's been a lot going on. So here's one mask that I'm making. Well, I just finished making this one. I just need to steam it. But this is the Batman one. So can't find black thread, so I really have been having to pay attention to my sewing because I cannot find thread. All I've been able to find is white and other colors. So yeah. So I'll let you guys know if I still have fabric because you can't even find fabric. Like I have a good amount of fabric, but you can barely find fabric at this moment right now. So yeah, that's what's been going on. Can I get two more thumbs up? I'm charging $7 a mask, and shipping is $5 depending on where you live. I think the most I've paid for shipping is 6. So just depending on where you live, I put in the area code and it kind of gives me like an amount. But most people order 4, 5, 3. But I'm only charging $7. I see some people charging 10, um, $12. That's a little excessive to me. Um, if I make the ones with the fabric straps that tie up, then I charge 8. Um, but I just charge $7 for mine. Is it 7? I think 7. Yeah. So just and I like I said, I haven't really posted on social media because I got so many people um with orders, and that's just what I've been doing. So I ordered some beads because I'm gonna go back and start making jewelry and selling that. I'm trying to find ways to to have income because like there is no catering going on, and I'm trying to find stuff to keep myself busy. So I'm going to start back making I don't know if you guys ever were like what a belly chains and anklets with the different beads. So I used to make those all the time and sell them. I usually do like 4 for 10, and then if you get the bracelets, it's like 4 chains, belly bands, like waist beads. So what people call them. I usually do like 4 waist beads for $10, and then I'll do 4 waist beads and 5 ankle bracelets and a toe ring for like 25. I'll show y'all the waist beads. So I just ordered some beads if I can find them. I usually keep them in the bathroom. These are the ones that I wear most of the time. And it looks really pretty on, and some people use them for weight control, but I do make the waist beads and the anklets to match. And here they go. These aren't the ones that you keep on permanent. I'm doing fine. How you doing? But these are the ones that you can take off. Like if you go to the beach or something, you can put these on. But these are waist beads. And I make these, and I make the anklets to match. The only reason you can't keep these on because a lot of the colors, they do fade if you get them in water, but these don't fade because they're clear. But these are waist beads, and they're the stretchy ones, and they help just to let you know if you eat too much. Um, they roll up, tell you to stop eating, and then I make the ones with like the string after you've waist string. So I'm gonna start back making these and the brace, the anklets that go with them that you can sell, and then I make the little necklaces with the pendants, with like the fertility pendants and the shells and stuff. So yeah, when I get the beads in and I start making them, I'll let y'all know. That way y'all can order them. And sometimes I'll make the earrings to match, and then I'll do the belly chain that connects around the neck and goes down to the waist beads. So yeah, I do a lot of little stuff like this, so they'll be for sale. So that's what's been going on. Nothing really much. Just kind of trying to stay safe and not stress, and just dealing with everything that's going on. There's nothing much else we can really do right now. So that's what your girl been doing. Just trying to stay stress free and take my breaks out. So it's Sunday. Not really, not much going on. So how was y'all quarantine weekend? How was your quarantine weekend? Mm-mm-mm. Mm. I talked to the kids yesterday. So yeah, I've been looking for my glasses for a month, and I could not find my glasses. Just grading papers. Oh, you work from your students are sending stuff in online. Y'all school teachers, y'all A1. Cause I know y'all working hard to do deal with y'all kids online. Cause it's a lot that go into online distance learning. For people like school teachers, I can imagine like that being like real crazy. Yeah, my sister Cameron is doing his classes online. So I had another computer I wiped clean, and yeah, I definitely stand in. That's the only time I go out is to go to the grocery store. Like or like we have one day a week or one day every 10 days that we go out. We leave early in the morning. When I say early in the morning, y'all, we leave the house. Depending on what store open first, that's what time we leave the house about 45 minutes before. And it takes us 10 minutes to get what we need, but we try to be the first people in the store and the first ones out. Yeah, that's what Cameron and him has been doing too on Google Hangout. He's actually doing a lot better with his schoolwork at home um, than he does when he's sitting in class. Yeah. Well, like I was saying, we do our once a week or once every 10 days shop, and we sit down and we write a list and we try to see what we have in the pantry. And with my vegetables, so that they last, I just put paper towels in Ziploc bags and store them in the refrigeration. Yeah, I think he don't have no distractions. Like he's doing really good. He likes it. And he's like, I'd rather do my work at home. But he really likes it. He gets on when the teacher is on there. He does his work. They have a little bulletin board at the end of the week where they post what students made what and what students are doing really good. So he's always on the list. So he's okay with it. He said he misses classmates. And Chloe be messing with him when he's doing his schoolwork. Other than that, he's fine. But Chloe is the one who's going stir crazy because she was the big dog at daycare. She was the big dog, so she misses going to daycare. But other than that, that's pretty much what's going on. I do miss the kids. I miss the kids. Like I miss them kids, y'all. By now they would have been here three times by now. Especially during spring break, like they would have been here. But we can't um we can't have visitors, and Military right now can't travel. Active duty cannot travel 50 miles out of the radius. And right now, my husband is still active duty, so he can't travel to get them because it's like a 3 hour drive. And one tank will get us there and back. So I miss the kids. I miss them so much. So I was saying, y'all, I've been looking for my glasses. So my sister found my glasses. Chloe had them because I helped them move into their house, and Chloe had my glasses. So this one my glasses are. But it was time to get a new prescription anyway. But I ain't going to sit in nobody eye chair until after this is all over to get my eyes examined. And I think I'm gonna get contacts too, y'all. Mm-mm-mm. I'm hoping that everything is a lot better by the summer because by now, y'all, I would have been to the beach at least 4 or 5 times. Because we only live like an hour and a half from Panama, and that's where we go, to Panama. We have a beach tent, we got chairs, we got umbrellas, we have a cooler, like we have everything. Like we have like the total beach bomb package. So we usually just pack our cooler with like water and juice, and like I'll put fruit in there. We'll take some snacks, and we'll probably stop at Chipotle on the way home and eat. Or we used to go to like Dave and Buster's, um, do a little shopping down there, and then we come home. So I really do miss going to the beach. But they say the beach is open, but I'm not taking my black ass out there right now. Okay, um, mask or no mask, I'm not going to a beach. I never use the bathrooms or the changing rooms at the beach anyway. So I'm just not going because then you have to. Well, you don't. We don't have to stop and get gas when we go to the beach, but I just don't think it's safe right now. You know, I don't think it's safe. So we're not going to the beach. So we're not going to the beach. But yeah, this is just just what I've been doing. I did talk to. Well, I didn't start my water fasting this week. I just did intermittent fasting um from Sunday to today, and I did 20 and 4. So I fast for 20 hours, and then I have a 4 hour window of eating, and then tonight at 12 o'clock I'll start. Yeah, it's not safe to go to the beach. So tonight at 12 o'clock I'll start my water fast. I just had to get my body used to not intaking all day, and I figured the best way to do it safely so I won't have such a hard time because the first 3 days of the water fast is the hardest. So I figured if ease myself into it, it would be a lot better because I really want it to be successful this time. So that's what I'm doing. So I guess I can show y'all some of the fabric I have so y'all can see some of the fabric. So I have this fabric right here and this gray one that I use for the lining for that one. But those are zebras, and then I have this camel right here, and I have Batman. I don't have very much Batman fabric left. I think I have like a yard and a half a yard. And then I have this pink fabric. I got a good amount of that left. And then I have this home joy fabric. And I have this one. I have pink one. And I have black. And then I have some for kids, which the Minnie Mouse is almost gone. That really is not much right there. I think I can make 2 more masks out of that for kids. And then I have the Spider-Man, for kids, and then I have Olaf, and these I really have to see how I can cut the patterns, because you're not gonna get like the whole piece, but I think I'll do these for like adult mask, because the adult mask is cut bigger, so I can get more out of it. But yeah, these are the fabrics that I have right now, and you can't really find fabric, like you kind of have to get it when you can. So, but yeah, this is all the fabric that I have. And I'm just keeping like the scrap pieces to make like some headbands and stuff. But yeah. And these are just pieces that I cut. Like, that's a shell. That's the outer layer. I'm charging $7 for mine. And then shipping. So I have all my elastic cut out. And then, you know, I have my patterns. I have different size patterns. So this is the one for men. I mean for women. Good night, honey. And then this is the one for men. This is for teenagers, and this is for kids. So I have the different size patterns um, for everybody. And hey, honey. So yeah, I will after I get caught up on the orders I have, because I've been getting a lot of. I didn't think that people were going to be getting a lot of masks. Um, and I did give away a good amount when I first started learning how to make them. I gave away a good amount. Like at first I was only going to do 10, and then I ended up doing like 18. I gave away 18. No, you cannot find sewing machines. I got my sewing machine from the exchange. So if you have somebody in your family who's in the military, they can probably order one from AFES. But the exchange here didn't even have any more. And I paid $99 for mine, because you don't pay tax when you get it at the exchange. But like, you can't find them in Walmart or nothing. Like, people have bought sewing machines and fabric and elastic. Like, that stuff is on short supply. So Alabama is supposed to open up on the 1st. Certain stores and stuff. So if they open up on the 1st, Hobby Lobby, I'm gonna be out in the parking lot with my gloves and my mask, and I'm gonna be there when they open, so I can get the fabric that I need. So I can grab the elastic, I can grab thread, and what I'm gonna do is just make the mask in bulk, and then I will post what I have, and whatever I have made is what I sell. So that's my plan if they open up on the 1st. And once I go out of the house, I come back and I wash everything, and I take a shower, and I disinfect myself with body soap, not Lysol, a Clorox. So yeah, I don't. Michaels didn't have the Michaels here. I think they don't have much, but yeah, I'm still just tripping off like UV light, like Clorox, Lysol. I'm still tripping, but I'm not gonna be petty. Don't drink Lysol, people. Don't drink bleach. Okay. I know when we was little, at least once a year during ringworm season, my grandma would draw us a bath and put a cap of bleach in there to clean our skin to make sure we didn't get no, if we had been out in the dirt, she'd do that every now and then. A cap and a whole tub of water to just get our skin clean. That's what she would do. That's one of them old myths. But as far as like rubbing bleach all over your body and doing stuff like that, don't try it at home, okay? But oh my God, the memes have been lit on Facebook and Instagram. But yeah. So I did find some N95 masks. two. I ordered two for my sister so that she can have those and these because she has a lot of stuff going on. So it's a girl on YouTube named Glamazante, and she has a website called Outlaw. Y'all can find her on YouTube. It's called Glamazante, and Lord help this president. Yes, help him. So her name is Glamazante. She's on YouTube. She has a big YouTube following, and she has a clothing boutique called Outlaw, I think. But y'all look her up on YouTube, and the link to her online store is in there, and she has N95 respirator mask. So I did order two for Frida, and then I think I'm gonna order some more for me because if they finna open outside up, I'm just a little nervous, you know. But cause these masks, I've made the mask. Most masks are made with 2 layers. And that's why my masks are different. My masks are made with 3 layers. And the reason I did that because when the CDC came out and said you need to make, if you're making homemade masks, you need to make masks that can have filters. So instead of being, most people would just take this piece and sew it together and leave an opening to where they could put the mask in there. And I felt like that wasn't enough protection. So what I did is I found a pattern and I made 3 pieces to the mask. And basically, I sew them together, all 3 pieces. But right here, if you can find the filter, like you can use coffee filters, you can get the filters for air conditioners. The filters, yeah. So these masks are made to where you can put the filters in there. If you can't find the filters on Amazon, you can buy the air conditioned filters. I forgot which one it is, and you can cut it to fit the mask. And you have these 2 layers pieces of fabric right here, which is what most masks are made out of. And then you have this piece right here, which is the cotton, the t-shirt piece. You can slide your filter in here. So that's why my masks are a little bit different. And I think that's why a lot of people have been ordering them too, because they see they do have that piece where you can order them. Because I think it's getting a little bit easier to find the N95 filters now, even if you can't find a mask. But I have made my mask to where you can slide it in there and slide it out. And you still have these 2 layers of protection right here. And then you have this in the mask. So you really have 4 layers of protection once you find a filter, or you can cut the coffee filters to go in there. So that's why I think a lot of people have been liking the mask. And I don't use the spandex that go around behind the ear. I've heard a lot of people say that really irritated the back of their ears. And I can see if you have them on for a long time how that could irritate the back of your ear. So what I did, I made the mask so they go behind the head and behind the neck. And the top part is 14 inches and the bottom part is 10 and a half. So I can show y'all. This is the one that I first made for myself when I was figuring out how to make them. But it basically just goes on. You just slip it over your head. My hair in the way. You just slip it over your head and just pull it up. And then you have this part right here. So it's not on your ear. It's not like pinching anything. And that's why I made those masks like that. So I really took my time and looked at different masks to see like what's the best way to do this. I'm taking my braids down because they just looking whack and they keep sliding out. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. Them edges ain't playing. So that's what your girl been doing. And it took me a long time to figure out the best way to make the mask. They not hard to make, but it does take a little bit of time. When you make them the way I make them, because I don't sew When I did this one, I sewed the elastic to the outside of it because I was still learning. So it's like this one, and I just didn't feel like that was sturdy. Um, so I kept looking at different ones. So now they're inside of the fabric, so they're stitched down and then they're stuck inside the fabric. So they're in the seams. So that just makes the mask a lot more sturdier and neater. Yeah, they're $7. And like I said, I'm gonna go back to making body jewelry too. And just, and I said after this pandemic is over, I've been spending a lot of time researching too, like how to safely ship stuff. Hello, weekly weight loss. How to ship stuff. So I will be able to ship some desserts um after everything is cleared up. And that's really what I've been doing. Cause yeah, I'm really trying to stay focused. I'm trying not to get stressed out. I'm trying to stay positive. It's really hard to stay positive right now, but I'm really trying to stay positive. I'm trying to stay focused. Um, and just stay in a good headspace. I'm not gonna lie, it's not been easy. Um, but I can't do anything um about everything that's been going on, especially like with autism, and I have to try to stay positive. It's not like a death sentence or anything, but it just explains like on the first, yeah, they are. I'm staying in the house. So yeah, I just been trying to deal with it, trying to like be aware of my tics and trying not to be like so stressed out and dealing with people and everything. But I'm doing better. Um, as soon as I go for testing, I will let you guys know everything, the process, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all about everything. But it's probably a lot of people out here who are suffering from Asperger's syndrome and just cannot get their lives together. Or like sometimes I feel like I never mature as an adult. Like I don't ever feel like I'm matured like my peers. No, and it doesn't help that I don't look 35 either. So yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna start trying to instead of trying to focus on finding a job outside the house, one of the things I am gonna work on is trying to be um focus more on trying to work for myself because I seem to do better when I work for myself and I don't have the stresses. And that's one thing they do recommend is to be self-employed with people who have Asperger's syndrome. And that explains like when I work for myself, when I cater or when I sell things or I make things and I sell them, I do really good. I can make a pretty good living just marketing myself and selling things and making things. Um, so that's what I'm going to be doing. Um, um, I've actually started looking at buying like tools and stuff. I love to paint and sand and refurbish things. So I'm going to take some woodworking classes and start learning like how to build. I love to do stuff with my hands and to just start doing like home improvement stuff and like buying pieces and refurbishing them and selling them. And I'm going to I love like reupholstering things and fixing stuff. So and DIY stuff. So I'm gonna focus on doing the DIY, making handmade jewelry, making clothes, still catering, working. I have restarted working on my cookbook, and what I've decided to do because I had started on the first one is I'm going to put the recipes, the original recipes, in the cookbook, and I'm gonna put the vegan recipes in there too. So when you see one recipe, you'll see the vegan version of the recipe, and it's going to be an all-inclusive type of cookbook where you can do it vegan, you can do it vegetarian, or you can do it the regular way. So that's what I'm going to do with the cookbook. I'm not going to get rid of it or scrap it. I'm just going to make it to where when you buy it, anybody can use it. It doesn't matter if you're vegan or vegetarian or you just want to learn how to substitute out certain items. I'm also gonna have in there how to take certain recipes from using regular flour to gluten free. So that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I would suggest they stay inside too, because I'm staying inside. I'm only going out when I have to. As far as like have to, I don't make unnecessary trips nowhere, honey. Okay. Today I did have to go out. I had a bad customer today with the mask. She ordered two masks and then she called me back and she was like she need two more. So I made them. She didn't want to come on post. She was just she was late picking them up. Like we were supposed to meet at 12:30. I got a message, 1 o'clock. I had to drive a few miles to get the mask to her. Uh, she didn't want to get out of the car. She was acting like she didn't have enough money. Like I just had a bad experience today, and that's the only that's when you start like you know working for yourself. You just have to be leery of people like that. Like you know. So I blocked her number. She was like, she sent me a message. She was like, "Well, I need four more masks," and I blocked her number because her whole interaction is like she's trying to like get me to lower the price. The mask was only $7, honey, and she was still trying to like lowball me. Like, what's wrong with you? The fabric is not the time is what's consuming with making the mask. So I'm not trying to like get rich, but I have to take into account the time it takes to make the mask. So yeah, I don't want to do business with her anymore. If I have a bad business experience with somebody, I try to satisfy the customer, but I don't do business with them because that's not the type of customer I want, you know. So yeah. That was that was so stressful for that today. That was really stressful. I was like, woo, I blocked her and I am not doing no more business with her. So that is one of the things like I have to deal with. So I'm trying to, you know, to deal with that aspect of working for yourself. It's a lot easier when I'm doing catering because I have contracts to protect me and I put everything in the contract and I also make sure that the contracts are legal in the state. Depending on what state I am, different states have different laws. So I have a contract specifically for here in Alabama. And then because I have to have permission from the East Coast, I have all that in there. I go through a lengthy amount when I do my catering contracts to protect myself so people can't try to like lowball me or change the price or try to like renegotiate. Like whatever's in that contract is final. And that's just, I also put in there they can't go on social media and slander or say anything. That if they do, I'm allowed to post the contract. I have to really protect myself. But yeah, that's what's been going around here in these parts. So, um, just trying to stay safe. I ordered some beads and just chilling out, working in the garden. All my seedlings that were in the house are outside in their little cups. Um, all my seedlings came out this year really good. They did a lot better because I started them in a seedling tray and then I transferred them to like plant cups and Some of them I'm going to be putting in the ground this week. So I'll probably come back on tomorrow and show y'all like what I've done in the backyard. Because I got my tomatoes on the fence. Um, I've been treating my soil. Like I take like, and if I have any leftover vegetables or stuff, I take them, I store them in the refrigerator, then I blend them in the food processor real fine and add water to them. And I put that in the garden and I just turn the soil over. So my soil this year is so dark, it's so healthy looking in the beds. And I did a lot of work trying to like get the nutrients back into them. So I'll show y'all that what I did. It's like quick compost because once it's grounded and fine, it just goes into the dirt and kind of like nourishes it. So, oh, that's what I've been doing. So yeah, I got something else to show y'all too. I've almost forgot. So you know how they say you can regrow certain vegetables from other vegetables? Like if you have celery or leeks and stuff like that, you can take the stalks of them and start a plant. So y'all, took some celery that I had. And yeah, this part looks bad, but look at the celery that's growing up out of there. So this is an experiment I was doing. This part is okay because that's gonna go down into the dirt. And I'm just waiting for the roots to start coming out. I have one root out on that side, but they've started to grow from the old celery. So you can do this to start celery. I saw that on Facebook and I looked it up on YouTube. Um, So yeah, you can do leeks. It's a lot of other vegetables you can do like that. But look, y'all, when I started it, it was nothing. But now, like a whole new celery is coming up, and they've been in there for about 4 days. So yeah, this part will just be buried in the ground. Once I get once the roots start to grow, and as you guys can see right there, that one's already starting to take a root, and on this side too. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. And they just sit in the window and I open the thing. And I'm so shocked that it actually works. So I have pots that I'm gonna put them in. And I want to try a pineapple. You see, you could do pineapple like that too. But yeah, I really been experimenting this summer, like this spring with like different vegetables. But yeah, it's growing. And you can actually do this. And it actually works. Isn't that crazy? So yeah, that's what I've been doing. I've been experimenting with different things. So I'm gonna place some lemon seeds. I'm gonna sprout some lemon seeds and put them in a banana and see what happens. Let's see. If you guys can see the seedlings. But yeah. So yeah. I just thought I'd show y'all that. So that's what I've been doing. So I'll probably by the end of this week, those those celeries will be going into pots, and I'll show y'all like how I do it. I'm so excited for them, and I guess that's yeah, that too. And what else? I guess I can show y'all the office. So I did clean the office. I cleaned it. Look at the floor. You can see the floor. My husband bought me some flowers. I cleaned it. I need to put a picture in that frame. And I cleaned the dresser. I cleaned it. And today was my wedding anniversary, but we didn't get to do anything because of the Rona. This my mural. Oof, oof, oof. And there's another mirror. So was telling you guys about the DIY. Um, I DIY'd this whole section. I sanded it, I painted it, I cut that mirror down and everything. So I'm gonna get back into like refurbishing furniture. Um, I'm gonna upholster these chairs, and I'm going to upholster this table and make it like an ottoman. So I'll show y'all these later. So yeah, that mirror I painted that, the love sign, those candle holders, and this thing right here were all black, and I painted gold. Yes, y'all actually have a video coming up on Tuesday on how I take my average tomato soup and turn it into something else. The weather's kind of cool tonight. It's gonna get down to like 54. So you guys will see that on Tuesday, and then I have about 8 videos pre-recorded that you guys are gonna see. Yeah, you're right. People will try to get you, honey. I'm just now seeing the comments pop up. 6 years. Y'all, I actually got these little pictures right here. I don't know if y'all ever heard of it's like a little cheap store. Roses. I got these pictures right here out of Roses for $1, $2. And these right here I got from Hobby Lobby, and they were $3, and they were black. And this mirror, I previously had it. I gotta clean the edges of it up, and that was like $6. It was black. These are like cast iron. And then I found these chairs, and I need to I'm gonna reupholster them. So yeah, and that's how I didn't buy anything. The only thing I bought was these shelves, and they were $25 from Target. And that's all my yoga blocks and stuff. And then this desk was black. I painted that and sanded it down. And then I just took these cases and stuff. So what I'm probably gonna do when I move, I'm gonna sell this as one piece to somebody. Like I'm probably gonna just sell it and start over. But yeah. I tried to reorganize my makeup drawers. These are my palettes. I need to clean this. These are my palettes. I have Morphe palettes. And I gotta clean my brushes, so that's why I don't have hardly any brushes up there. And those are my foundations. These are my favorite 2 blushes by Patrick Starr. They're natural. I got makeup on them. I love these 2 by Patrick Starr. These are really like black girl and brown girl friendly blushes. I love that one. And just, my makeup, my earrings. My husband bought me. So yeah. My favorite foundation is right now it's the MAC. That's my favorite one. My second is the Estee Lauder. I keep 2 foundations, 2 colors for that, and then the Tanti Doll. I like this one in the summertime, and I like these 2 in a combo. The NARS and the Becca. I mix these 2 together. When y'all see me on camera a lot, those are the 2 that I use the most. And then I like to use this on days I don't want to wear makeup. Have a good night, honey. And these are the concealers I use. I use the Fenty. I use the contour stick from Black Radiance. This is a really good contour stick. And what else? My MAC. And then I love this concealer right here. That's Tarte tape, shape tape. I stick with those. And I guess this is just a random draw of like makeup stuff. So I don't own a lot of makeup like most YouTubers. Like they get obsessive. And then these are some of my shoes. I wear a lot of high heels. But these are my favorite. These are my sparkling ones. This is my favorite row right here. And then this one. I don't think I've ever showed y'all all this. This is my favorite bag right here. It's by London Falls. And those are cards I use for Cameron when he's here. And these are my purses. These are my wedding shoes right here. Those are my wedding shoes. And these are my bags. So that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna get off here. I just wanted to come on here and keep you guys updated. I told you guys I will be going live. You will have a video on Tuesday, and then you guys will have another one on Friday. And in between, I will come on. I think if you guys, all I need is one yes. If you guys want to see me do a makeup video, a live makeup video, oh, thanks, honey. Then let me know. I just need one person to say yes, and I will come and do a live makeup video. I don't think I've done one in a long time. I just need one yes, and we can do it. Yes. Okay. So I will come this week. I'll do it in the early part of the day, and I'll leave it up. And um I'm probably gonna sit right here and do it because I already have the light. I was pre-planning doing one anyway, so I have this ring light that I can just sit up here and do my makeup. So I just placed the phone in there. So that's what I'll do. I'll do, you guys. Let me get my new braids in first, and, and I'll come on and do a makeup look. How about that? All right, y'all. Have a good night, everybody. And get back in the light. I will see y'all later this week. I'm about to get myself together and go ahead and finish making the mask because I got to send them off. So I'll see y'all later. Good night.